A big thank you to everybody for joining us for the Luxury in Dubai webinar today. We're very honoured to have three of the iconic hotels in Dubai, part of the Jumeirah group. I'm going to let everybody introduce themselves. So we've got Zoe here. Zoe, tell us who you are and which hotel you're representing today, please.
Hi, hello everyone. So I'm Zoe. I'm a sales executive here at Madinat Jumeirah, and I'm representing 4 hotels: Jumeirah Al Nasim, Jumeirah Al Qasar, Jumeirah Mina Salam, and Jumeirah Al Masa. Have the chance to describe all the hotels a bit later on.
Super, thank you very much, Zoe. And we've also got Guillaume. Guillaume, welcome. Hello.
Hello everyone. My name is Guillaume. I'm from Jumeirah Beach Hotel, sales manager here. I will take you on a show around our beautiful property and how Dubai looks at the moment. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, I'm going to hand straight over to you. If you can take us to paradise, the stage is all yours.
Super. So I'm going to share my screen with everyone now. Okay, you should all be able to see my screen at the moment. So it's nice to see that we have people coming from all over the world. I saw Toronto, Quebec, the US, the UK. So it's very exciting to have people from everywhere. I'm going to introduce you to Jumeirah Beach Hotel. As I'm sure you've seen this photo before, you've seen this hotel in the past. It's a very iconic one in Dubai. So Jumeirah Beach Hotel is the first hotel from Jumeirah Group, 25 years old. We celebrated our anniversary last year. And as you can see, it's a very iconic and unique shape. Everyone in Dubai has seen it before. To start with, I will show you a quick video to give you an idea of what the resort looks like.
Every breath holds a moment, everyone a chance to take. You can see it if you close your eyes. We already know the way. Forever you and me, running wild and free, chasing down the sun. Oh, we've just begun. It's a winding road of all the places we will go.
So as you've seen, Jumeirah Beach Hotel is a very complete resort that offers a bit of everything for everyone, from the beach, the pool, the water park, and so on. So a few key USP to highlight for us. We have the direct and limited access to Al Wadi Water Park. We have a private beach, which is one of the most beautiful in Dubai. We have an incredible selection of restaurants within the resort and also within our sister property in Jumeirah. And importantly, most of our rooms and all of our rooms, 618 of them, have the view of the sea and the Burj Al Arab. So that's a great advantage that we have here at the hotel. We also have world-class water sports, restaurants, spa, kids activities. So we really cater for any kind of holidays and any kind of guests. To give you an idea, so I'm sure Zoe will come back to this later as well. But on the left side, you have Madinat Jumeirah. You have the Burj Al Arab in the middle of the sea. And on the right side is Jumeirah Beach Hotel. So you can see the whole complex is it's very big. You have a lot of options, a lot of different restaurant, pools, activities that you can choose from. So the right side is Jumeirah Beach Hotel. This is an idea of what the hotel lobby looks like. So when you step in straight away, you have 25 floors above your head. It's very bright, very nice colors, with the full renovation of the hotel in 2018. So although we are 25 years old, everything within the hotel is basically brand new, because we did the renovation in 2018, then closed up because of COVID. So it's like a fresh, brand new hotel. In terms of room suites, we have 550 rooms and 49 suites. As you can see, with the renovation that we did, we chose light blue and sand colors, and all of our rooms have this iconic Jumeirah Burj Al Arab view. So you see the ocean and you see the Burj Al Arab with a full-on window. To give you an example, this is our entry category, Ocean Deluxe, and it's 50 square meters. So it's very spacious and very bright. We have our Ocean Family Deluxe, similar size, similar style, but you have 2 beds that fall down from the side. And this is ideal for families with kids under 12, because then you don't need to book 2 connecting rooms or suites. You can have all in one room. I see we have some likes, so that's a good room. Then the same one with a balcony, and once again the same one, but with the club benefits. The club benefits give you a lot of additional things I will come back to later on. Then we have all of our suite selection. So we have 1 bedroom, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedroom. They all vary in size, but they are very spacious. They all have a terrace, living room, and it's slightly elevated and more luxurious. So here the 2 bedroom and now the 3 bedroom. We also have a family garden suite, very spacious as well, 2 bedroom. And the particularity for this one, it has a terrace and a garden. So you can step out directly from this room. So this is ideal for families who want to go straight away from the room to the beach. As I was saying, the club benefits. So when you book a club room, a suite or a villa, you will have additional benefits for you. So private check-in, check-out, complimentary amenities, daily breakfast, afternoon tea, evening drinks, all day refreshment for the family. And you have, most importantly, access to the executive pool, which is one of our 5 pools exclusively for club room, suites and villas. So it feels more private. As I said, in 2018, we did a full refurbishment of the hotel. And last year, we did a full refurbishment of the beach. So we had a very nice beach before, but just with sunbeds. And we thought we need to add something a bit more lively. So we have renovated the executive pool, and we have added new restaurants on the beach, and they look fantastic. Now we have our villas. So you see, it gives you another feel of how the hotel and the resort is designed. We have 19 villas, 1 bedroom and 2 bedroom. And as you can see, there's a slightly different style from the rest of the hotel. They're a little bit more traditional Arabic style. They all have their private plunge pool. So they work really well for people who want privacy and they want to feel like they have their own space and they're not just in a hotel. We have 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, and now created the 3 bedroom recently. The villas comes with the club benefits plus additional benefits, complimentary breakfast, you have a butler, return transfer from the airport, so a lot of additional things for the villas. I was saying that we have a lot of restaurants at the hotel. We have around 10. It keeps on varying because we add new ones. We keep on evolving. So we have French cuisine, Italian, English, Middle Eastern, international. So we can really have all kind of guests staying with us. This, what you are seeing at the moment, is what we did last year with our beach renovation. So before, we didn't have any restaurants on the beach, and it was a big mix because we are just across the Burj Al Arab, so the view is perfect. So we created 3 new restaurants. On the left side, you have Nusca. This one is a Portuguese Mediterranean grill, very family friendly, very nice for lunch. Then you have Cala Beach that is currently being redesigned. It's an Italian restaurant. And then on the right is Verde Beach Club. So this one is a Saint-Tropez beach club, adults only, with a DJ, loud music. So we really, on the beach, we now really cater for everyone, from the family to the actual beach club for people who want to party. So that's a great new addition for the hotel. As I was saying, 5 swimming pools, So once again, we have a lap pool for people who want to swim. We have a family pool. We have a leisure pool, an executive pool. So once again, everyone can find what they prefer within the hotel. A key benefit for Jumeirah Beach Hotel, as well as other Jumeirah properties, we have unlimited and complimentary access to Walwadi Water Park. So directly from the hotel, you can walk, it's about 20-30 meters within the resort to enter the private entrance of the water park. This is a great benefit, a great addition. We have a lot of rides. All of them are facing the Bourges. It's really fantastic to have. Complimentary kids club at the hotel, so that's as well very nice. We have a Thalys spa. Thalys is the brand from Jumeirah. So we have one of the spa in the hotel with sauna, hammam, jacuzzi, all of the amenities. We also have teens activities because, as you can see, we are kids oriented, but also teens. We have the water park, we have cinema under the star, boxing, tennis, water sports, and we also have a football camp that takes place around 4 times a year with famous football players that come to the hotel to teach kids how to play football. So that's once again a great addition for the resorts. One more experience to have. And so I try to respect the 10 minutes. That's Jumeirah Beach Hotel in a nutshell. Of course, I could show you much more, but that's for next time when you come to Dubai. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We're looking forward to coming and seeing your hotel. I've been to Dubai and I've seen it in the distance. You cannot miss it. It's such an iconic, beautiful property. So yeah, we'll look forward to coming over to see you and sending lots of clients your way. Thank you. So we're now going to hand over to Zoe. Zoe, the stage is all yours.
Thank you very much. Let me just share my screen for a minute. Can you all see my screen? All good? Perfect. So I'll just present you Madinat Jumeirah. So as you can see, Burj Arab, we're located just in front of the Burj Arab and next to Jumeirah Beach Hotel that Guillaume just presented to us. So just in a nutshell, as you can see, Burj Arab is the flagship of Dubai, and we're just below with 4 properties, Jumeirah Al Nasim there, Jumeirah Min Al Salam, Jumeirah Dar Al Masyaf, and Jumeirah Qasar. So as you can see in a nutshell, so here we had Jumeirah Beach Hotel that Guillaume just presented to us, Jumeirah Burj Arab, and next to it, a whole new resort that benefits from a 2 kilometers private and natural beach, which is one of the benefits that we have within the resort. We have 4 properties that gather around 1,309 rooms. That's a lot in Dubai, with Jumeirah Al Nasim, Jumeirah Min Al Salam here, Jumeirah Al Qasar, and those little villas that are Jumeirah Dar Al Masyaf. We have the benefits of the Souk Madinat, which is one of the main leisure points and touristic points here in Dubai. And we have more than 28 pools around the resort. You can see a lot of blue. Those are the pools, as you can see there. And we have waterways, a lagoon, that has more than 3 kilometers of waterways. We can move from Min Al Salam to Al Qasar on those little boats that are the Abras, the traditional boat of the Emirates. So let me move on. So I'll first introduce you to Jumeirah Al Nasim. So Jumeirah Al Nasim means in Arabic sea breeze. As you can see, it's a very, very beautiful hotel, very modern, but I'll just show you a video. So as you could see, this hotel is very contemporary, very modern. This is the latest edition of the resort, because the hotel opened in 2016, so still very new for Dubai. With the biggest inventories, we have 434 rooms and suites. So as you can see here on the right, we have the picture of the Ocean Deluxe room. So we begin at 50 square meters, and we have this open bathroom that gives a lot of light. We use only natural elements such as the wood. We have the sea pearl color. That's actually about the heritage of the country with the sea pearl diving. We have very nice suites as the Gulf Ocean suites there on the left bottom corner. That is just a few steps away from the beach, as you can see. We also have a very wide restaurants offer, as we offer more than 25 Jumeirah signature restaurants, such as Kaito. Kaito is one of our Peruvian Japanese restaurants that was such a success that we imported it in other destinations, such as Jumeirah Maldives. We have Somersault, that is our beach club, the only one in Madinat Jumeirah that we share as well with Burj Arab, and which is complimentary for the suite guests. And then we have Rockfish, which is the seafood restaurant, Almenda Lounge, and Palmer. Now we take a little buggy and we move to Jumeirah Mina Salam. So Jumeirah Mina Salam in a nutshell was the first property of the resort, opened in 2003, and was completely refurbished last year. So we're celebrating the first year of the refurbishment. So Mina Salam means in Arabic harbor of peace, and as you could see on the video, this is where our lagoon begins. So you guests are more than welcome to enjoy an Abra ride, to go to the restaurant, to go to any Abra point, as well to the spa. And here, this is how the room looked like after the refurbishment. It has been an amazing refurbishment and renovation. As you can see here, this is the Ocean Deluxe. For those who might know the room, they looked like before, it was a bit darker. So we renovated to make very private, very confidential rooms. As you can see, we have the mashrabias here, keeping still the Arabic touch while being very contemporary. I can see a lot of hearts, so it means that the product is pleasing. So thank you. And yes, we have a lot of restaurants as well in Mina Salam. Shimmers, that is one of our most famous here for Jumeirah, but as well in Dubai. It's a Greek restaurant. We have Zengiz, which is a Chinese restaurant, Tortuga, Mexican food. So really a lot of choices for guests to enjoy different cuisines. We take a little Abra and we move to Jumeirah Al-Qasar along the waterways. So as you could see, Jumeirah Al-Qasar is very palatial. Actually, Al-Qasar means the palace in Arabic. It's the representation of the palace of the chef. And it's very big. We have an inventory of 292 rooms. And it's a bit backwards on the resort, and it benefits from very good view over the resort, as you can see here from the ocean suite, for example. So we have a very nice view over the resort and the ocean. So the decoration and the soul of the rooms is a bit stronger and is very bold. It really has this Arabic touch that guests really like when they come to the Middle East to really live the Arabic experience. We also have a very important offer of restaurants such as French Riviera, that's located just next to the sea with French Riviera beaches. You can see with a little cabana. We have Pirshik, which is one of the awarded Goemio and Michelin restaurants. I've just learned recently that there's an average of 9 proposals in these restaurants because it's so romantic setting. We have Paitai, as you can see, that is accessible via Abra, so guests can really enjoy a nice evening over the terrace over there. We take still a little Abra, and then we discover a new product. Actually, this is Jumeirah Dar Masaf. So Jumeirah Dar Masaf, as you can see, it's a villa product. So we have 29 summer houses, each of them composed of 10 rooms and 1 suite. So Dar Masaf is a very good product because it's villas located all around Alcazar, so you can be closer to the sea in the Gulf Ocean Deluxe, as you can see here with the view over the ocean, or you can also be a bit backwards and be in an Arabian summer house just next to the lagoon, and it feels like you're being in an oasis in a Moroccan Riyadh. So we have this courtyard here. Guests can enjoy a complimentary happy hour every day from 5 to 7. So it's very nice after a beach day, then they get changed, and before to go to the restaurant, they can enjoy some drinks there. So the Gulf Ocean Deluxe, which is the standard room, begins at 60 square meters, so it's very big. It has a lot of space for families. And for the Arabian summer houses that are located a bit backwards, a cluster of 3 villas can enjoy an exterior pool, so guests can really have a little swim and refresh themselves. Recently, we also have refurbished all Malakia villas, which is considered kind of a top suite of Dar Masaf, and I'll show you in a video how it looks like now. So the Malakia villas are a very exclusive product that we're very happy about the renovation. As you can see, everything is made in a very natural element settings. This very green that reminds us of the lush gardens of the resort. So we have 7 Malakia villas for the 7 states of UAE. We have 2-bedroom villa, 3-bedroom villa, and 1 royal Malakia villa. So each of them, they have their dining areas, the living room, an outdoor space with a plunge pool, sunbeds, and a cabana. We have a private butler as well, of course. And everything is meant to enhance the guest experience. So the guests arrive with an Abra, and then they have a private reception where they can do the check-in. It's a very private product. They have also access to the Souk Madinat directly if they don't want to be seen. Thank you very much for your attention. I hope you like the product, and don't hesitate to ask me any question. And now we take a little taxi and we go to Jumeirah Zabeel Saray.
Thank you very much, Zoe. I don't think people like the properties at all. I think they love them through all the love hearts and thumbs up you was getting. So yeah, big thank you for showing us those and explaining to us. So we're now going to hand over to Fedja. The stage is yours.
Yes, just a little note. I will share my screen with Fedja's slides.
Okay, super.
To avoid any freezing.
Thank you so much. In the meantime, hello everybody. Thank you so much for taking time to spend here with Jumeirah, and hopefully we enlighten your visual day today with all these pictures and videos that we have. Obviously, my name is Fedja. I'm from Jumeirah, Zabeel, Saray, one of the most iconic and unique hotels on the Palm and in general in Dubai. I will just take a minute now so we can share the full screen, and then I will begin with my presentation. Okay, perfect. So as you can see, the whole presentation here is outlined like a small book because the hotel in general is full of stories. It is an Ottoman-inspired palace that provides experiences for families, obviously couples, singles, and we're super welcoming just to everybody and to showcase the true Jumeirah experience and hospitality. The hotel, as you will see from the photos, from its interior as well as exterior design, it is like, as mentioned, as a Turkish palace, as an Ottoman palace with all of its details. A lot of bright colors inside, such as the light blue, light red, light yellow, a lot of gold as well. Because back in the day, it used to symbolize, as it is now as well, the happiness and all the good characteristics that we have out there. We even brought 22 students from Turkey, from one of the fine arts university, to hand paint all the domes in the hotel. And that's something that you'll be able to notice, I believe, right now, but as well when you come in person too. In the resort as well, we have a lot of tulips, that again symbolize the luxury. So all of these details, are there within the resort just to showcase, how it used to be then, but as well put it in a slight modern twist too, to make it applicable for this time as well, and for today's guests too. One interesting fact about the hotel, even before it opened, we filmed the Mission Impossible 4 here, as you know, with Tom Cruise and beautiful Paula Patton as well. They were within this hotel. So if your guests, if your clients come in, they'll be able to experience the same, same feeling that the actors, as well as, in the movie that was projected too. In the hotel next to front office, we have Tom Cruise jacket, his briefcase that he used in the scene of the hotel, but as well, that's kind of from interior. And then when you look from the outside as well, which we'll be able to see in the first slide too, it's just the magnificent views, obviously views of the Palm and of all the beautiful hotels that are in front of us, but then behind as well of the Dubai Marina too, with the iron blue waters and all of the famous Dubai skyline. So we will move to the next, and obviously, our 1 kilometer long pristine beach. We just done recently a beach enhancement. So our beach is even better than it was before, and even before it was amazing. As mentioned, the hotel was open in 2011. So obviously a lot of new things happen on it. So within this presentation, I'll try to focus on a lot of new things that we've done to enhance the whole experience, but as well we'll touch on the history that we have too. So when it comes to what's new, we'll just slide over to the new slide. I think something that we're very proud of is our new Zenzi beach. Obviously, it's a small private beach within our 1 kilometer long beach that has its own access just for the Zenzi beach, obviously clients, but as well as the hotel guests too. The clients are able to book a sunbed itself or to book a cabana. And obviously the money they will pay can be used against food and beverage. It is a South American restaurant with beautiful churros, Argentinian steaks, a mix of all Latin American countries and the food that we provide there. Obviously, apart from that, we added as well a sustainable garden, kind of going along with the Jumeirah sustainable initiative to make it even more green and more, sustainable for the guest experience. We added a hydroponic garden where we grow 5 kilos of herbs and spices within our garden, and we serve it directly to the plate. And this whole garden, this whole kind of a small dine by design restaurant called Arcadia. We've added as well ice cream, a kind of ice cream stand just next to the kids club. We do as well have an ice cream indoor too. At some points we used to have as well like a Turkish ice cream, the famous one when the kids are trying to catch the cone. And that's obviously just next to our Sultan's Delight. Then we added a Zaba lounge, which is well kind of a cigar and expensive cheese and caviar kind of a feeling as well. And then we added Tori Tori restaurant. We're going to get into more restaurants just in the next slides of the presentation, but just to kind of have an idea, because our GM came in as an executive chef, because it's kind of something very unique, very rare, and hence this focus on our F&B. We mentioned on the kind of the initial F&B now will be done as well. We've added a new club lounge, and our club lounge recently won an award for one of the best club lounges out there. Then we added a Zabeel theater. We're going to have shows from all over the place, all over the globe for all of our guests, as well as in-house, but as well as outside of the guests. So we're going to have a full indoor closure theater within the hotel, and that's something that nobody else has around. We do have an indoor cinema as well, which is an old school kind of a cinema, 20+ seats. And again, nobody has that. And that's something, going back to being the most unique and being the most, I can say, different resort out there in Dubai. We added as well like a small store to outside where you can buy like a luxury swimsuit wear such as Wilburkin and similar. And of course, going to our garden law, beautiful grass that we can organize certain events, both for the in-house guests, but as well as outside. Obviously, event spaces, we do have that as well in case you have something, that your guests would like to organize inside, but just, going back to that, we're very prominent both for MICE, groups, or events. We can just create initiatives within the hotel, such as yoga, personal trainings. Now, obviously, when we have a theater, we do have as well a glass house just next to the hotel, within the hotel premises, that has the beautiful view of the Dubai Marina too. So I think in terms of the location, as well as the features that we provide, it's a perfect spot for that too. I'm not sure if we're, okay, perfect. Kind of mentioning, we just added many personal trainers. We've added, kids club as well, personnel, just to make sure that, kids are taken care of while adults are having fun in terms of the yoga instructors. And then, kind of going back to adding that to family feel, like do have a 59-meter long. I'm sure you're not gonna really remember the how big is the pool, but I can tell you that it's a common pool both for the adults and the kids, where they can enjoy it just in front of the hotel, right off to the beach. We do offer food there. We do offer drink. Is right next to Zenzi Beach Restaurant, so they can kind of go in and out as well in between the garden lot. So it has the beautiful view of all the hotels, as well in the backside. It is the hotel itself. Again, something that really differentiates us from others is our spa. Tali's Ottoman Spa. Obviously, Tali is kind of a brand within Jumeirah, but what makes our spa different is that we do have 42 treatment rooms. We just won an award for multiple times now for best Turkish hammam, or just the best massages and everything that goes with that. And all of our spa is complimentary for in-house guests, so they can walk in, they can use the world famous, I can say, snow room, sauna, steam room, everything complimentary. Obviously, the treatments are under a charge, but everything else within the premises of the spa, such as the saltwater therapy, they'll be able to utilize that. I'm seeing questions as well. We'll get to them, I assume, right after the presentation, so I will not skip that. And obviously, in terms of the lobby, some people will say it's a legend that we do have more gold than Burj Al Arab. But some rumors are going around like that, so just to point that out. Obviously, going back to the food and beverage scene, we do have the Indian restaurant, we do have Arabic restaurant, we do have South American cuisine, as we mentioned. We do have international as well. Within our international buffet, we do different nights such as Vietnamese, Chinese, French, Italian, American. We just try to keep that very, very fun and very outgoing, but as well, obviously, breakfast is very international. In terms of the kids area, we do have, and as well, we do have tennis, the kids club, Sinbad's. It's like a small castle within our big castle, as you know. Obviously, we mentioned the cinema, and something different too. We do have a teens area as well, so not just for the kids, but we do have for teenagers as well, maybe some table tennis and similar activities alike. In terms of the room product, obviously, I'll just mention it quickly. We do have king room, we do have queen room, which is obviously 2 queen beds. Then we go into our club rooms as well, which are very similar, club clique, club family. Within the club room, you obviously have the access to club lounge. And then we go up to our suites. We do have a junior suite, a 1-bedroom imperial, 2-bedroom imperial, and then we have our grand imperial, which has a slide by itself. But then again, another key differentiator and something as well that will I think keep our resort for us in mind is our royal villas. We do have 4-bedroom and 5-bedroom villas. What makes these villas different is that it has a community feel. Like there's 38 villas within the resort itself. So it's not like we have 1 or 2 villas or 5 or 10, we have 38. And obviously within that number, you just kind of have a feeling that it's not by yourself. So you can just kind of get out. You have the beach access. On the other hand, on the side, we have the lagoon pool It's a 2-kilometer long pool that connects all the 4-bedroom villas. So it's shareable pool too. And obviously we do have the lifeguards and surveillance there as well. And obviously our 5-bedroom villas have a private pool within that too. And then just mentioning the Grand Imperial Suite, you know, the best room in the hotel. Obviously within our bathroom, there are, you know, key differentiate something extremely unique with all the marble inside it. We do use amouage, which is a scent from Iran that comes in, very luxury, very expensive. Obviously, once upon a time, it smells amazing, to be honest. But obviously, with the views of the palm, and it's, you know, 400 meters square plus. Obviously, thinking of the time, I've shot out a lot of facts, a lot of small stories for you. Obviously, I think we can get to the questions right now, but I just want to say that we do welcome you, we do welcome your clients, and you know, please keep us in mind, and whatever we can do, we're happy to support.
Super, thank you very much. I think that everybody was loving the presentation and loving the information, especially the hammam and the and about the spa. So thank you for that. We have a couple of questions that have come up. Just to remind Zoe, Guillaume and Fedja, think of a question that you've covered during your presentation, because we're going to test the agents at the end. So in the meantime, we have got a couple of questions that have come in. Greg has asked, is the new Marsa Al Arab going to be totally separate from these hotels? Do you guys know this answer?
Yes, so Marsa Al Arab, so it's on the right side of Jumeirah Beach Hotel. The very particular thing that we have here between Madinat Jumeirah, Burj Al Arab, Jumeirah Beach, and Marsa Al Arab, everything is connected through the beach. So obviously Marsa Al Arab will be a private hotel, as we all are, but you will still be able to go from an hotel to the other to experience the restaurants or an activity or walk along on the beach.
Okay, super. Thank you very much. Shahina has asked, do you have any adapted rooms at any of your hotels or at all of them, for example? So Zoe, could you answer first?
Adapted rooms for disabled people?
Yes.
Yes, at Madinat Jumeirah we have for sure. We have some, so we have some special rooms that are very accessible for people with any disabilities.
Brilliant, thank you. Guillaume?
Yeah, same from Jumeirah Beach. They're on the ground floor, so they're easy to access. Yeah.
Super, thank you. And Fedja, do you as well?
Indeed. I just reckon obviously what my colleagues just said. So we do have an accessible tool, and obviously more than welcome to welcome such customers.
Super. We've got quite a few travel agents who are interested in coming to stay, and they're asking, do any of you do travel agent rates?
We do.
Excellent. Is that for all of the hotels? I think it is, isn't it? Subject to availability.
It all depends of the period, of course. But yes, we are all, I mean, I think, yeah, all of us, we try to get the agent and the people who sell us in the hotel as much as possible for them to understand what we are and who we are.
Okay, super.
And
I suppose as well, if anybody is out in Dubai and they are interested in having a site inspection, are they able as well to message you and you'll be able to arrange that for them?
Of course, we always welcome travel agents to come to us, to come even for just a chat and a coffee. If they don't have time for a site inspection, always welcome.
Oh, super. Thank you very much. Are any of the hotels pet friendly or service animals, for example?
Service animals, yes. Obviously, it depends of the disability. For pets, we have a certain regulation based on the number of kilos. For the dogs, I'm not sure how many kilos it is, to be honest. But
Okay.
it's something that we can double check if there is a request.
So it's possible with a need, but it's not possible if Barbara just wants to bring her Chihuahua to stay. If there's no
I mean, if there is a special request, I would always recommend to inform us so we can work on it on our side. But as a general rule, that would not be possible for Jumeirah Beach.
Okay, super. Thank you very much. The distance from the airport for each of the hotels, would you say it's about 40 minutes or so, or is it a little bit closer?
For Jumeirah Beach Hotel, Madinat, Jumeirah, it's 20-25 minutes from the airport.
Okay. And do all of you offer shuttles?
We have airport transfer, all kinds of cars, from the standard cars to the Rolls Royce or the minibus or anything. And for Fedja, if you can tell us how far it is.
Obviously, if they will book the villa, we do have complimentary airport transfer for our guests, but always strictly for the villa. Then other than that, kind of Guillaume mentioned, they can just let us know that they wish us to arrange their transport, and then we can offer different variety of cars and services, and obviously we can make it happen.
Okay, super. Thank you very much. Do you offer anything in terms of getting around the property, such as golf carts, or is it walkable?
Yes, regarding Madinat, Jumeirah and Jumeirah Beach Hotel, we all communicate thanks to a buggy network. And then, as I mentioned, we have the Abra as well for Mina Salam, the Souk, Al-Qasar, and Al Masaf.
Super, thank you very much. Suzanne's just asking, who do we contact, please, for site visits? So don't worry about this. I will send a follow-up tomorrow with the recording, and I will copy everybody in. Zoe, I've sent you a message. If you can just drop me an email, just so I have your email address. Sorry, excuse me. And Michelle's asked, do unmarried couples, are they able to come to the hotels, or is there restrictions?
Yes. So this was a law that was that existed in the past in Dubai, but unmarried couples are allowed to stay in hotels or even to live in Dubai. Actually, you can live in Dubai with someone even though you're not married.
Okay.
So it's much more flexible now than it used to be.
Brilliant. And Zoe, if you had one tip to give sort of about your hotels, there was one thing that it was a must that the travel agents had to sort of say to get the booking or to encourage people to come, what would you say it was?
That's difficult. Difficult questions. I have a lot to recommend. I would say depends. I would say the natural private beach, but as well the activities. We have a lot of activities for children. I did not mention it because it's such a huge resort that we have two kids club, actually, one in Al Nasim and one big with a Lego room in next to Al Qasar, and with a pool only for children.
Super, thank you. Fedja, what would you say? What would be your one big thing?
Absolutely. I think I think what's the key when the guest walks in is that I think they would feel like in a movie, really kind of going back to that first slide with Tom Cruise and Paula Patton coming in. I think that's what it feels like. It kind of gets you away from the ordinary and really puts you in this palace, which you are the Sultan and obviously his wife. They're kind of coming in. I would really put it in like a small story, and they would feel like they're in a movie. So I would say more of an experience or a feeling, not necessarily anything. Obviously, with all the physical features that we have within the hotel, but I would just say more of like you kind of feel like you were in some kind of a story, more like than just anything.
Super, thank you. I'm sure that people can have some very good social media taglines with this now.
Yes, we can put it like that.
Guillaume, what would you say?
I would say unrivaled views of Burj Al Arab and the ocean from any room and any suites at the hotel.
Super, thank you very much. Okay, I think oh no, we've got a couple more. Weddings and conferences, do all of the hotels cater for those?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
We all do.
Are the weddings legal in Dubai? Is it possible to have a legal wedding, or is it just like a blessing? Or
I think you can get a legal wedding, actually.
okay.
I'm not sure under what law, how it works. But
I think
know
it
that,
was, it did change a few months ago, and it was more flexible. I believe you can do it.
Okay, super interesting. Thank you. Do you have any images or videos that agents can use for the social media You see where we're going with this? Everybody's gonna be posting Jumeirah.
Please.
Okay, so when will you guys do a follow-up to the agents, or will they need to email you independently and ask for what they need? So I will give you the contact details of everybody. So would you for each hotel send an email to all of them to just give your contact and a little bit of information such as videos and things, or would you? Yeah, okay, super. Okay, don't worry, we're going to get all of this to you, so that is good. Okay, so this is the part of the day where we go to chat, and we're going to ask you some questions now. So make sure that your drop down says everyone. So just as a reminder, we've got the 3 prizes on offer today. Every single person on the webinar gets a prize draw entry. If you are the fastest finger with the correct answer first, you get 10 entries. Tomorrow, I'll put everybody in a spin to win, and I will announce the winners when I do the follow-up. So if I can ask, first of all, Guillaume, if you could ask your question.
Yes. So how many pools does Jumeirah Beach Hotel have?
Okay, so.
I see some good ones, I see some wrong ones as well.
Okay, the first answer we've got is 5.
Is correct.
Brilliant. So lots of correct answers. So Tamar, you were the fastest finger. Just writing your details down now. Super. So 5 swimming pools. Zoe, what's your question, please?
How many kilometers of waterway is there in Madinat, Jumeirah?
That's a tough one.
Yeah, I can see Patel 3 kilometers indeed.
Okay, so 3 kilometers?
Yes.
Is that the answer?
Yeah.
Okay. Gosh, you've got a very mixed answer here. So the first person, hang on, was Uri, who put 3 and then 1K underneath it. So does that count?
I don't know. I don't
kind
know.
of like going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes, I guess we'll have to go to the second 3 kilometers.
Okay, for the second person, it was Celine. Celine, yeah. Celine, you was fastest finger first today. So 3 kilometers, perfect. And last but not least, Fedja.
Appreciate it. And if you please just allow me, while I was presenting, there was just a question about the New Year celebration. I just want to maybe briefly mention to Shayla, who have asked the questions, that we're doing this amazing rock and roll journey. So we're kind of doing this Elvis Presley kind of theme, like of the 80s. Obviously, the guests will be able to choose their gala dinner and then enjoy. That's for this coming New Year. Sorry, I just wanted to tap into that as well. In terms of my question, and this will be, I hope, easy, but as well maybe a bit challenging, who was listening very carefully. How many students we brought in from Turkey who hand-paid parts of our hotel? So again, it's a number. How many students we brought in from Turkey's university to come to the hotel and hand-paid the domes and the like ceilings?
Okay, we've got a complete mixed bag here as well. So what is the correct answer?
I can say it, right?
Yeah.
22.
Holly, you were the first person and you were correct.
Amazing. Wow, I'm impressed. So great job to everybody.
Yeah,
and
we had a lot of 22s. So I was presuming that was the correct answer.
I was born on 22nd January, so I don't know if it's a destiny.
Excellent. So Tamar, Celine, and Holly, you've all got your 10 entries. I will send all the details out tomorrow. You will all be copied in. A big, massive thank you to Zoe, Guillaume and Vidya for coming and joining us today. Your presentations have been amazing. We will have a lot of people as well that are watching that couldn't get on today at 2 o'clock. You'll see a lot of people. These guys are completely trade friendly. They want to work with you. If you've got any questions, please let them know. And a big thank you to everybody for joining us today. Take care, everybody, and we will see you all very, very soon, hopefully in Dubai.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks
Thank
a
you
lot.
for the
Have a good day.
opportunity.
Thanks.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.